Welcome to Amakua. The purpose of this video is to show you how to prep a GI map kit to send it to the lab for testing. If recently you had an appointment with one of our doctors and they requested that you do a GI map test, this is how the kit looks like. Inside this kit you will have everything that you need on how to prep for the test and how good the test is for, and the sample collection and a bunch of other forms that I will be walking you through this. So yeah, when you open the box, you will see a bunch of stuff, these are forms that will show you how to collect the sample and how good the sample is for and how to store it and all of that. And then this will just give you a little bit more detail. And then this is the main form that you need to fill out for testing. So basically, we will be filling the billing type and the ordering clinician part. And all you need to fill out is your name, your date of birth, and your gender. And then on the other side here where it's test information, you just need to put the date and time of collection of the sample. And then there's the credit card information. Usually I will be making sure that all of the parts that you need to fill out are highlighted. That way you know exactly where to fill it out. And then we will have the the sample kit. So basically this is the tray. And then you have the biohazard bag with a pair of gloves in there and the soaking pad, as well as the cup. So inside the cup there is a solution that you cannot dump out. A lot of people, for some reason, they think that it needs to be empty. It does not need to be empty. The liquid there is for a purpose. So when you collect the sample, please just make sure you put enough sample in here to fill this up to the line that it requires. If you read the instructions on the inside the box, you will know exactly what to do with this. And then here you will have a little bit more information to fill out for the test and the personal information. And then when you're done collecting the sample, make sure you just put the cup inside the bag along with the soaking pad, but don't put the gloves back in there. You can just discard the gloves along with the tray. We don't need these back, so basically when you're ready to package this, make sure just the cup is in there, and then when you're done filling out the form, make sure obviously this is all sealed up. In the back of this, there's a little pocket that you can just put this form in there. And then at this point, you need to put the sample as is inside the bag, and then, inside the box, and then this box goes in the fridge until you're ready to drop it off. Usually we recommend that you collect the sample no later than the night before or the day of, when you're ready to drop this off at any FedEx locations. The sample is only good for 6 days, so if you drop this off on a weekend, like on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, it's not going to go out on a timely fashion, and the sample will expire, which will cause you to redo the process all over again. So just make sure you collect the sample kind of on a Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday to make sure it's dropped off at FedEx in one of those days. If you still have any questions about this, please feel free to email us or call us, and I'm very happy to assist you with that. And then now we're going to continue to the part where I will show you how to prep the FedEx paperwork. So when you get the sample, you will receive the following. So you will have a FedEx bag, and I need you to put this on a flat surface, and then just lie it flat like that. And then you will also have this little sleeve that goes with it. And what I need you to do is peel off these little papers and then stick the sleeve onto the bag. Make sure it's on a flat surface again so it doesn't get crumbly. And once that is done, you can put this aside for now. You should also receive 3 copies of a commercial invoice. So it looks like this. There are 3 copies of this. and all you need to fill out is the top here where it says your information, and then at the bottom here, so basically just this part here, and then on this side you just put the date, like the shipping date, and the airway bill number. The airway bill number is on this form right here that I will get to in a second. But basically, you need to fill 3 forms that look exactly the same like this, or you can just make a copy of this after you have completed it, and then sign and date at the bottom, fold it in half along with the other 2 copies, and then just put it aside for now. The airway bill, so basically this is the tracking number and everything that you need. You will need this, do you see these stickers right here? So you need the second from the top to just peel it off, like so. And then just make sure you stick it basically where it's asking you to. And it should look like this. And if you don't have a copier, just make sure you write this number, like you can hand write it on the other 2 forms, because you don't have any other sticky numbers, tracking numbers that you can take from here. So basically this is the only one that you can take from this form to put it here. If you can make 2 copies of this, great. If not, you can just hand write on the other 2. Make sure all 3 are completed, and then fold them in half and put them aside where we have the FedEx bag. On the airway bill, you need to fill out the top here. So basically it's all your information, your address and all of that. This should always be filled out along at the bottom here. Up here it says total packages, make sure you just put 1, and then total weight, it's 0.9 kilogram. And then the rest is all filled out, so the next step would be just for you to sign here. Once this is completed, I need you to please rip this part off. Like, don't rip it off before you complete it, because the ink will transfer to the other forms. Yes, it will just transfer there. And once you're done completing it, you can just rip this off like so. God, can't even rip it off. But yes, you can do it just like that. And this stays with you for your records, just in case the box goes missing. We can then have the tracking number and find out where it's stuck. This, you put it, fold it in half again and just put it aside with the rest of the stuff. And you will also have 3 copies of this form inside the box. With this form, there's nothing you need to do. Just make sure there's 3 copies of this. It says non-infectious human specimen. Fold them all in half and then put them aside. And then once you have stuck the little sleeve on the bag here, just make sure you fold. So you have the 3 non-infectious human specimen forms, you have the 3 commercial invoices, and the airway bill that we have completed previously. And just like this, make sure the airway bill is on top of everything. You put them inside that little sleeve outside the bag. I haven't stuck this on the bag because I still need to use it, but this is how it should look like in the end. Once you have all of this put together, when you're ready, you have collected the sample on a timely manner and everything, you can go to the fridge, grab the sample, and put it inside the FedEx bag. And then you can just seal it. So just remove this little protection and then just seal it off. Make sure you have everything done before you seal this bag, because once it's sealed, there's no going back on it. You just have to cut it open with scissors, but that shouldn't be necessary, because that should be the very last step when you're ready to drop it off at FedEx. If you don't want to do it yourself, you can just ask somebody at FedEx to just seal it for you, just to make sure you have everything you need prior to sending it out. If you do have any questions still, please feel free to give us a call or email us, and I'm very happy to help you answer the questions that you may have. All right, you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon.